Welcome, fight fans, to More Than a Fight podcast. This is the MMA edition. We had to do this again because John didn't like the first one. I am your host, Jose Alfredo Alcázar, and this is your other co-host,
Juan and
John. What's going on, guys? So we're going to be talking about the weekend, about Fight Night, Vegas 59, Contender Series, and also what's coming up in the week. So we're going to go ahead and start it off with Dana White's Contender Series.
Uncle Dana.
Yes, Uncle Dana, of course. As always. I don't know. This one was not fantastic. It was okay. I mean, what are your thoughts, Juan?
well, I mean, it's gonna be hard to live up to last week's episode. That everyone got a contract.
Yeah.
A +1.
And you know, it's funny you say that because I was looking at it. If you count Dana White Contender Series and UFC Fight Night, that's 15 finishes in the row.
That was
that's you know what I mean? That's crazy. Like in 1 week. But yeah, so main event, Bo Nickal. We also had Paulo Renato versus Jamal Pogues, and then Eric Silva versus Anvar Banzariov, and Clayton Carper versus Edgar Chairez. And so we're just gonna focus on the guys who got the contracts this week.
Let's do that. So, first fight was Wojciech versus Lovato. They just didn't produce what Dana wants. Dana wants to see a finish. Dana wants to see Dana doesn't want to watch you fight just to win and squeak out a victory. He wants to see you impress.
No, and it's very good you bringing up that first fight with the females because Carpenter did what she didn't do, right? Carpenter came in, got his ass beat in the first round by Chairez, and then came back.
Yeah, Chairez did so good the first round, and you watched it also. He just looked to gas out, man. That's what I thought. But we knew Carpenter was coming in with skills on the feet and skills wrestling, and he used his wrestling to his advantage second and third round. So
yeah, I actually enjoyed that one because I didn't realize how good Chairez was, and I didn't realize he was training with Moreno until obviously they started announcing the guys. I was like, oh snap, he trains with Brandon Moreno. So I was like, okay. The first round was very impressive as far as Chairez goes. But Carpenter showed his experience because apparently his dad had him fight around the world since he was young.
Yeah.
Not that he
100%.
isn't young, but younger than normal.
yeah, and from Jim and Tijuana, they produce a lot of good fighters.
Yeah.
There's been a few that have come to the Contender Series and have made it to the UFC now.
And you have to say that Chairez was much bigger than Carpenter.
Oh, he was a big guy.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And so I think that's why Carpenter got the contract because of the way he gutted out the third round.
Yeah.
Took the title control.
Yeah, Dana appreciated that.
Yeah, 100%.
Which one was next?
Silva. So Silva versus the Maya guy.
Yeah, Silva's story was pretty cool, though. He's Venezuelan. He's been, his dad's
Costa Rican, too. They keep bringing that up.
Yeah, no, so he's Venezuelan. His dad started training him since he was young. And then the dad, after he's an adult, he moves to Costa Rica for a better life, work. Then he brings him over and he starts working with him, but they've been training their whole life together. And it's nice to see him make it because he did dominate. He knocked out the guy, or ground and pounded the guy, and which the other guy was no slouch, as we saw. He was a kickboxer. Too bad he didn't have the ground game, though.
No, and Dana White was saying that after the fight, right? He was like, that's not your fault. That's our fault. That's matchmaking. The guy was literally too small.
Yeah, too small and didn't have a ground game, and this guy knew what he had to do, and he did it.
Yeah, and then that ground and pound was vicious.
Yeah, he didn't wait. He went for it.
And then last but not least, we have Mr. Pogues coming out of Syndicate Gym versus Guerrero.
Wait, Renato, what was it?
Renato Jr.
Renato Jr., yeah.
Yeah, Renato Jr. It was a shit fight.
It was a shit. I think Pogues was a late replacement. I heard. I didn't know that till I was watching it, and maybe he just wasn't in the shape he has to be. He didn't have a full training camp, and he wasn't letting his hands go enough. Right?
Yeah, because
Michael he had a beautiful jab, no doubt. I mean that he practices all the time, but the right when he threw the right and it landed, you know.
And that's even just boxing or stand up 101. If you're landing your jab that's when you should probably follow it up with the right hand. As your jab is landing, so bring that too behind the jab. But I felt like he didn't do it until the final round, but by then it was already too late. And then even in the final round, he still didn't do it enough as far as the 1-2 and even a 3, because he could have put some combinations together, but for some reason, Pogues seemed to be content with winning.
A little gun shy.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Not that Renato was any pushover, though. He was kicking. He freaking tore up his legs.
But he also looked a lot smaller.
Oh, they mentioned that
Yeah.
he used to fight at welterweight, so.
No, they both said that they shouldn't be in this weight division.
Even Pogues,
yeah,
he could probably make 205.
Oh, 100%. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know if he's on the Popeye. He's probably on some weird.
He's on
hot
my
chicken or
diet right
something.
now, but yeah, I couldn't fight like him.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, what's interesting too is you guys were talking about there's 2 guys from last week's Dana White Consider Series that already have fights lined up with Shannon the Turkish Delight Ross. He has his fight lined up in October.
No, not him. He actually got a contract. He lost, but then they found out he was fighting injured, and they were because he fought very well. We watched it, and he gutted it out, almost won. It was back and forth, but he lost. But they found out that he had a big injury and fought that way, so they gave him a contract also. It's not-
Appendicitis, no?
Yeah,
He had to have his appendix removed.
yeah. It was something pretty serious.
Yeah.
But the guys that have a fight October is gonna be the guy that beat him.
Salvador
Vinicius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vinicius Salvador and then
And-
Walter Cortez.
There you go.
Yeah, so
Dominican baseball
Cortez
player.
is a heavyweight. He's from the Dominican Republic. Used to actually play professional baseball, so he has that quick right hand, and he's fighting Vandera in October.
Oh, that should be good. And then, you know what? I was just thinking, we'll touch on it later. So we'll go ahead and just start moving on. We're going to move on to UFC Vegas. I don't know if it's UFC Vegas on ESPN 59 Fight Night or some shit. But if you look at next week's Chito Vera versus Dominick Cruz, it's just UFC Fight Night. I don't
They don't label him as much.
So we'll start off with the main event: Thiago Marreta Hill versus, Santos versus Jamal.
Yeah, this is last week's that we're talking
Hill.
about.
Yes.
So, what do you think? I thought it was a great fight.
Oh, 100%.
You know what? Jamal Hill came in as a big favorite because he's been on a run, and Santos has been on a little skid. But Santos came in hard, caught him hard. But Jamal Hill has a freaking crazy chin and a no quit attitude, so he eventually caught him.
And I'll tell you, this is one of a very good test for Hill because he did get knocked out by I forget who, but he's been beat before. But this was a very good test. 4th round TKO, not bad at all.
By a guy that almost beat John Jones on one leg.
100%. What did you think about the fight, Fredo?
Oh no, this one I actually really enjoyed. I thought Santos looked bigger, but obviously Hill was the more skilled fighter because he was landing some really good shots, man. But Santos stayed in there. He showed why he is somebody who fought the likes of John Jones. I was like, damn, man.
No, if you get those 2 guys standing next to each other, Oh.
No, well, it's the muscles make him look
Maybe
big,
that's
right?
what it is. You're right.
But Jamal Hill's much taller.
Yeah.
And I
100%.
didn't know that Hill came from the Contender Series.
Yes, he is
Yeah.
an alumni. Yeah.
I did not
Probably
know
3
that.
years ago, he fought,
Yeah.
he got a contract, and look where he's at now.
That's what I was gonna say. So the props to him for
No, there's
getting
actually,
that much better.
I think 3 Contender Series winners on this fight night. We'll talk about them in the prelims. Bryan Battle, and I want to say at least 2, but yeah. But yeah, no, he got beat up a little bit, and I hate to see Thiago looking like that because hold your head up, man. You're a fucking beast. But
No one likes losing, man.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Bryan Battle, since you mentioned him, that freaking head kick was pretty freaking
Oh no,
great.
we're getting there. We're going to talk about Mr. Jeff Hand of Steel NEAL versus Vicente Luque.
Yeah, Luke. I thought Luque was gonna take him in the stand-up, man, but I was freaking wrong.
No, I don't know. He's almost like the guy I always loved, the one who stomp kicked the Italian guy's knee.
I thought he was gonna confess
Alonso-
something. The guy you always loved, dude. I got scared there, man. No, which one? Which one you talking about?
Is it
This is not the time or
Strickland that came
place.
back from Thailand and just started killing people?
No, I don't
Goddamn.
remember.
But yeah, anyways, Jeff Neal looking good, coming
Yeah.
in hands tight, beat up LUQUE.
Dude, Luca has a chin though. He got caught clean too. First
Yeah.
time he didn't go down, he stumbled back and got caught again, went down, got right back up, and third or fourth time, man, it was just too much, man.
Nah,
But he was in there trying to throw, but he couldn't pull the Gabe Rosado, man. He tried.
You couldn't time him, that's for damn sure. But the one thing that annoyed me about this fight and a couple other ones, and I didn't mention it to Juan. Obviously, I'm still learning with the UFC, but what I don't like or what I don't understand, and maybe it's because I've never trained in MMA style, but I don't like when they hold their hands up like this, like almost right here, and the bottom half is exposed. Go to the damn body. I don't understand why they don't go to the body enough. And maybe that's just one thing I always notice.
I don't think they're thinking when they're throwing. They just
Luque
want
was
to knock
covering
out.
up like this. And Neal didn't bother going down here. He just stayed up top. And I don't understand why that
knocked him out.
happens a lot in the UFC.
Yeah.
But maybe it's a different, like I said, maybe it's a different technique. And maybe when you go to the body, you leave yourself exposed more so. And even when he knocked out Luque, I was
Screaming, go to the body.
replaying back to the last Contender Series because Neal was throwing uppercuts like this, literally.
Oh,
and
yeah, no.
this hand was here. And he was, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna get caught if Luque has some sense enough to counter you.
Yeah, Luca was
Like
dead.
Beck.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
basically-
No, what was the Contender Series fight we saw where he had the dude down
Oh, man, I don't remember, but I know he.
and the other
British
guy,
the Scottish
basically
guy.
caught? He saw he had his hand, or he knocked him down. The dude noticed he was stunned, but he was had enough sense about him to throw that right hand and just knocked his
Yeah, that
ass
was the
last
back.
main
week.
event. Yeah,
And that
main
was
event
all
last
she
week,
wrote?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's what I thought could have happened to Neal. But anyway, pick your damn hands up and go to the body. Is what I'm saying.
We're gonna have to get a counter for every time
Yeah.
Fredo says go to the body.
go. Yeah. It's gonna be every show. Yeah, he's
Every
gonna put him up here and say, go to the body.
If they cover up, go to the damn body. That's all I'm saying.
So next we have Usman's. No, I'm not gonna do it. It's Mohammed Usman versus Zach Pauga, and this was an interesting fight.
It seemed like Pagua was a more skilled fighter in there first round,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, Usman's this freaking specimen, dude.
Yeah.
He's freaking strong.
I didn't know Yoel Romero was Usman's cousin. Like that's
What?
no.
No,
just,
with the body, I'm like, what?
No. Just like when you
Yes.
see him fucking going here, I have the picture of him.
Yeah.
He is fucking jacked.
It's like 240, right? Solid.
Oh yeah. I think Pauga came in at like 220 something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, a huge weight difference. Just like Pauga and Hanato Jr. did it.
Yeah,
Damn.
And then this is boop.
yeah, and that was an
Plus-
arm punch. It seemed like too, but dude, he
No.
has some power in there.
Bro, the entire look at that.
Kind of looks like you, John.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
no,
John doesn't want to show it till he has his 8-pack, but
But no,
pretty
the
close to
first
that.
round, homie was just going haymakers, right? And Bagu was just straight.
he was wilder.
Yeah. And yeah, there we go. Both
Wow.
brothers. That's pretty cool. And can we
170
just
and 240. Look at
look how
this.
small the trophy his is compared to Usman's.
Yeah,
Or,
look,
I'm
he's
sorry,
done on the trophies
tomorrow's.
now, man.
Yeah. Like when
Yeah, but he got a contract. We'll see him fight soon, and
yeah.
he's only going to get better. So
Yeah. And like I say, I was talking about matching up with that Waldo guy that fought last week. Because
Yeah.
they're both inexperienced, but yeah, he's
well,
already
at
had a
least he
fight.
has a fight now. We'll see what he gets. Hopefully, he fights soon because he got hit, but he didn't take that much damage.
Nah.
Hopefully, we see him soon.
And so that was the Ultimate Fighter winner or
For the
season
males,
30
heavyweights.
Yeah, and then we're going to the women's. This is Juliana Miller versus Brogan Walker. It's a interesting fight. It was kind of boring.
It wouldn't have got a contract if it was
Yeah.
on Dana White's. That's what you're trying to say. But
Yeah.
she got the finish, didn't she?
No, 100%. And like Juliana Miller was supposed to be the striker, and Brogan Walker, the one on the left, is supposed to be the wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
But as you can see,
Yeah,
Miller
Miller
was
dominated the
dominant.
grappling. It
Yeah.
was not expected.
No, 100%. And
And-
then she had a little extra spice for her when she finished.
A little
finished the
bad
fight.
blood from the show.
But they were supposedly nice afterwards. But should be coming up here in a second. Finish, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's an old computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oh,
Oh,
she said
damn.
she did the D-Generation X on her, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
No,
But-
suck it. You forgot about it,
no,
bro.
I'm talking about Holy Pian.
Oh.
Pena was saying that.
Oh.
But yeah, there's a
she was in the
trophy.
crowd.
Dana White literally just came over like, "Here's your trophy, good one."
He wasn't very happy.
No, for both. Well, he stuck out for Usman a little bit more.
He always had something to do. Like today, he wanted to freaking get out of there. It's his show, and he wanted to leave.
Oh yeah, just like today. Yeah, but then we also had Sergey Spivak, the Polavera versus Augusto Sakai. It was okay. Wasn't
Spivak
really
was too
much
strong.
to say. Yeah,
Grappled him.
and yeah, Sakai didn't do anything. Just got beat up on the ground until the TKO in the second round.
John didn't appreciate that one, so
Yeah, there was no spinning back kicks.
yeah. Dude.
But
One day he'll show us a spinning back kick. We'll put it on camera. He freaking amazing.
You see, you know the water bottle challenge? I
Yeah.
started that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so
They're gonna look you up now. They're gonna find you.
So the
Lack
next-
of athleticism. Makes
the next one I want to highlight is Terrence McKinney versus Eric Gonzalez. As Terrence McKinney is a guy to watch coming up, man. I feel like, you know, he did have a bad outing with Drew Dober the last time he came out, but he put on a show.
I didn't watch this one, so I have nothing to say. But I know he looked impressive.
That's honesty for you.
Hell yeah. No, he controlled the striking. He did get caught by Eric one time, and he admitted that he felt it, but bro, it took him down real easy on the level change, and then just took his back and choked him out.
He choked him out, right?
Yeah, rear naked choke, first round. Like I said, this guy, his one loss, or
Dang,
his
that was
one
a
loss
nice
in the
takedown,
UFC,
though.
yeah, is versus Drew Dober on short notice, and he came out there just trying to finish him in the first round, and it didn't work, and Dober finished him.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, he's been getting first round finishes like it's nothing. Yeah, and then like this is slick. It's not even just like Bo Nickal tonight.
Yeah, I was
Wasn't
just
even
gonna
on
mention it. We forgot to talk about him. We were talking about
that's
the
right.
whole thing, and we didn't mention the main guy.
Yeah.
He didn't get a contract, even though he probably looked the most impressive out of everyone.
Yes, we should bring that up. Bo Nickal. There we go.
Oh, we just did.
Damn. Yeah, Bo Nickal made his fight look effortless, man. He ragdolled the guy. Sadly, I mean, he was undefeated, but man, he looked good.
Hey, and I get it. Like Juan brought up,
Borrego.
yes,
Yeah, it
Borrego.
was Borrego,
But like
right?
what Juan brought up is that yes, save it for the last episode of the season.
I think that's how he saw it. He's gonna be so dominant. They're gonna match him up right. He's gonna look like that again and build him up for the main card next year. Something like that's gonna happen. He's already a big name.
No, 100%. And looking at him fight, he looked fantastic. You know what I mean? Other than like maybe a tall striker against him or something like that. And then just because of how crazy UFC Fight Night 59 was, because you know 10 finishes, 10 nights, we have to talk about the prelims. You know, and we're just gonna go real quick through them. Because these prelims were actually pretty fucking cool. So, first one of the night is going to be Maria Bornosuilva versus Stephanie Egger.
Which one's Maria?
Left.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
I'll
Brazilian,
work on the
and
delivery.
Egger is Swedish.
Yeah. And so she got in a armbar.
Yeah, no camera angle. That was crazy.
Yeah. And so right here, right? And so look how quick she let go.
Yeah, she's like, she tapped.
Yeah. She tapped.
You went too fast. But yeah, she tapped, and I guess they were trying to go to replay. They didn't really have a clear view through any camera.
So what's interesting is Ref Torragoni did this whole thing where they polled the judges and asked the judges, did you see? And
Two of them said they saw it.
Yeah, and so two of them said that they actually saw the fucking
The
thing.
Von Flue right there was cool though.
Yeah, hold on. It's not working. Give me a sec.
Whoops.
So yeah.
Difficulties, but yeah.
Yeah, so the next one up on the card.
Well, Egger did argue it though. She said she didn't tap.
Yeah, if you look at there is no protest, but there's kind of like a
There was a little protest from her. She's like, I didn't tap.
Yeah.
But she got told on, so.
But yeah, then we have Cory McKenna versus McKenna Granger. And first Von Flue choke in women's MMA.
She said she's never practiced it, but it was there.
It was there. It came easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
easy peasy.
cool. But no, she looked good all around, and she trains with Alpha Male, right?
Yes. Yeah. She's fighting out of Scotland. Somehow the video's not working.
McKenna.
No,
Yeah, McKenna.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
his last name, yeah. What is a von flute choke?
Shoulder pressure on your right.
shoulder pressure on your carotid artery, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Like
Yeah,
press up against the neck.
yeah.
Wait,
You'll
hold
see it
on.
right now. Like she put all her weight, and it was just on the side.
Hold on.
So she went out.
Playing.
Sorry, guys, we're still getting it together,
Listen, this
little by little.
I didn't want to make freaking 10 different clips for every.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there it is.
So as you see,
So her neck is there,
and
and her shoulder is up against her neck.
yeah, and she's just pushing down with everything. You see how
Like
she's
that,
pushing
like
on her right
pressing
leg.
on her neck.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, so she grabbed her.
And I thought they changed it to the Von Prue choke
Because Owen St. Preux got it like three times or something.
multiple times.
Yeah, not many use it, and he's done it multiple times.
But yeah, congratulations to Miss McKenna for getting the first Von Flue choke in women's MMA. And then we got to talk about Bryan
Yeah, it
Battle.
obviously looks painful. She
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, dude. She felt it.
There we go. Bryan Battle, the guy on the right, versus Mr. Ten Sato from Japan. Now, Bryan Battle, Ultimate Fighter winner last year.
Mhm.
Yes. And coming in, he's on a, now 3-fight win streak.
Mhm.
But, bro, this head kick is delicious. Let's see. Okay, maybe I'm gonna have to change.
Maybe it's not gonna play, but just know that
No,
head
it's gonna
kick was.
play. I just gotta
Wait for
change these transitions down.
Oh, there you go.
okay.
Boom.
Wham. The
Alright.
madre.
You
he
still
was
trying to block
stiff.
though?
Yeah, I mean,
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Ooh.
fucked up. I'm wrong. I'm kidding. He was out.
he's already in
Damn.
fencer position. Homie's done.
That was beautiful.
Oh yeah, he's
He went out for a while. He freaking caught him perfect.
And then, god damn it.
Yeah, I mean, we all like Alvey, but he's just not the same anymore.
So yeah, Fredo. Sam Alvey is a guy. He hasn't won in a fight in 4 years.
I think it's 10 fights now.
Yeah, or 9. It's probably like 9 or something. Hasn't won a fight, but
Right.
he's always there to fight. And
People like him. People watch him, but
hey, I like to. He's always a good time. You know what I mean? Like he tries.
he's always smiling, right?
Yeah,
Is
but
he from here?
this killer, I can't pronounce his name. It's Mikhail Orbachelov.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. That was
I'll
impressive.
put it back in editing when do
I'm
the thing.
kidding.
I'll
I don't
actually
even know what it is.
Put the names in.
I just want to hear John try to pronounce it again.
Yeah, it's horrible. But yeah, unfortunately, Sam Alvey did not work out for him.
Yeah, he got knocked
on
out.
Saturday, and
But he's entertaining.
Oh,
hey, he's great.
he'll
He's
always be
smiling Sam.
entertaining.
Look at him.
There it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they finally cut him though. That's
Did they cut him?
yeah, I think so. He was long overdue.
I thought he
now.
was going to get another 4-fight contract.
No. You would think. Dang, dude, he took a beating, and that was the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
It was
well,
not fantastic.
good luck to him in his future endeavors, because they ain't gonna be the UFC.
And so, yeah, like I said, that was a pretty cool prelims. And
Yeah.
then we'll just touch on what's happening next week.
Yep.
Real quick.
The Dominator from San Diego
Yes, sir.
versus Chito Vera, Ecuador's finest. I mean, they're up. They're both. Well, Dominick Cruz, I just found out, has never lost a non-title fight. So
Yes,
to be clear,
17-0.
17-0 non-title fight. So let's see if he keeps that streak going.
There you go.
Vera's the one that's been looking hot lately. So let's see what happens here.
And then the damage he did against like Rob Font, Sam Garvey.
Yeah.
Like, no. I mean, Dominick Cruz does decisions. When was the last time he got beat up? Was it championship?
Triple C?
Yeah.
No, or was it after? No, I don't remember.
I mean, Garbrandt.
See, but with Triple C, the ref stopped it early though.
Yeah, but
He
no,
was
Chito
drunk.
Vera damages people. Like he's beat Rob Font, Sam Garvey, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Yeah.
Like he's got some names under his
No, O'Malley said it wasn't a real loss, so he didn't lose.
Yeah, doesn't count. Doesn't.
Doesn't count. Yeah, no. It's gonna be a good fight. They're both taller. They're both taller guys at 135.
Yeah.
I think they match up. They match up well.
Yeah, and there's some other fights. I mean, we had to do Angela Hills fighting on the main and the prelim.
Who's she fighting? I don't even know.
Nah, I don't even know either.
Oh.
There's a Ghanaian cat or Ugandan cat on the main card, Onama.
Oh, no, I've seen Onama fight. He's great.
Yeah, he's fighting on the main card. So it should be an interesting card. Like, hey, listen, I forgot to say, I did poo-poo on the card last week, and I was completely wrong. Juan was right. It was a fucking badass card. And so I'm going to try to jinx it again and say this card is not going to be that good.
It's going to be poo-poo again?
Yeah.
So great.
Let's make sure we do point that out, that Juan was right. He did call it last week. He
First
said
time I've ever righted with
it
anything.
looked like a weak card, but it actually turned out to be very good. So props to the homie NA. Doesn't always get it right, but when he does, we point it out.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And then we're going to just touch on a couple other things. We'll see. We have the good old PFL on Friday. It's going to be Rory McDonald against Umalatov. I don't know his first name. It's going to be like Magomed or something.
Yeah, no. See, I'm going to watch it, and I'll be more prepared with this next week. But no, I don't remember Umalatov, but, I mean, just based on his last name, I'm going to assume he's very good.
And
I was going to say.
I mean, I love Rory. I just don't know if his head's in it.
Oh, and it's going to be early in the day, too. You saw what time, right?
Yeah, I was looking at
it's going to be 11 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
So
What?
I don't know, because it's a busy week.
It's 2 Eastern. Tells you right there on ESPN.
It says 12
Fucking guy.
p.
No, that's ESPN Plus. That's prelims and then the main card at 2.
Oh, got it.
And then Bellator. We have some Bellator coming up on. Is it Friday also? I think since you complained about them being
Saturday.
stacked together, I think they're doing them different here. 1 in the morning, 1 at night.
I screwed up. Give me
Oh,
a
good.
second.
Ilima Lay.
Yeah,
She's
she's
gonna-
way off center.
She has to win. She has to win, man. She lost her last fight, and no one expected her to lose to
So yeah, Friday.
Justine Kish.
Yeah, Gracie versus Yamauchi and
Mhm.
Mark Fallon versus Ellen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elimale has to win. If she,
Yeah, I don't know if she took Justine Kish lightly last time because she didn't look like her typical self, man.
She didn't look good at all. So.
No.
Yeah.
She needs to bounce back here.
Yeah, but I think it'd be interesting. We'll see what happens on that one. I hope Rory wins it, but I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope. Dude, he's unpredictable, man. He looks amazing one time, and then the next time he
Is he the
loses.
blood god or is
the
what I mean?
Red King.
Yeah, the Red King. And then Mark Fallon. I think Mark Fallon will take it.
I sure hope so. She's the ex-champion, man, and she surprises all by not
And
winning.
then Gracie Yamauchi, Gracie.
I say Gracie.
Yeah.
Well, Yamauchi's good too. But
Any relation to the family?
yeah, of course.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's why we're talking about it. Right?
Yeah.
So they're all freaking amazing.
No, he's like, it's almost like Game of Thrones if you think of the Gracies, right? No, because there's Gracies that don't like each other.
Oh.
Yeah, because they'll start different schools and
They
it's
compete. Yeah.
But they're still, obviously, that name
They're still related
rings. They're that
yeah.
established.
They're a well-known
and-
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll always be a Gracie fighting.
Exactly.
But yeah, 100% stick to our covers because next weekend, not this weekend, but the next week is going to even be more busier. We're going to have a bunch of fights lined up, boxing and UFC. So make sure to check back in with us. And what do they do, Juan?
Comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.